everybody, welcome to a brand new review. I'm Scotty V. Now basically what we're going to be doing in this one is Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 2. So basically the Falcon and the Winter Soldier is another MCU show, which is pretty great, pretty awesome. And in this episode we get to see finally John Walker, more character development from that character and how he has to deal with the new struggles of Captain America, being Captain America. And Sam and Bucky actually finally come together for the first time in a while, and basically they're like little children. They go back and forth, and Bucky's just like, "Why are you giving up the shield for? Don't you see what the government is doing?" And you know what? It's pretty to see them going back and forth, and also they actually have a nice, cool fight scene during the middle of the road where Bucky and Sam have to actually work together, which they can't. Apparently, they can't stand each other, but they're working together and they're fighting the Flag Smashers. So basically, the Flag Smashers is an organization in the MCU, trying to make the world go back to what the world was when the blip happened. So basically, when Thanos snapped his hand, half the world was gone, and basically there was no borders, no flags, and everybody was one. And they're trying to go back to that routine, back to the way it was, because a lot of people liked that position better, and the world was much more peaceful. Which, whatever, I don't know how it was. I think it was like chaos for the first year or whatever. So they end up fighting the Flag Smashers, and they got their ass handed to them. In the middle of the fight, they were going back and forth, and the new Captain America, John Walker, comes in and helps them out, which was pretty funny. You could see that none of the guys wanted to be with each other. Like, well, John Walker didn't want to really be there, but he has to be because he's Captain America now, and in the show, which is pretty hilarious. And Falcon and or Sam and Walker don't really get along with each other because they know that Captain America was given, or the mantle of Captain America was given to Sam, but Sam didn't want that responsibility for whatever reason. I know the burden's too much on them, but at the same time, you got to think about it. Steve Rogers gave him the shield to be Captain America, to be the new symbol of hope for the United States. What did America do? Made a new Captain America, and now Bucky and Sam are not too happy about that, but Sam has an I don't know what to do attitude. I gave it up, I'm not going to do it, and I'm not going to steal the shield. Which basically they kind of did in Civil War, where Sharon Carter gave them the shield and they had to run away, and they were on the run for 2 years, which they do mention that moment. The action was great. The Flag Smashers, originally in the comics, they were it was a character, not an organization. But I like to see what Marvel's doing with this this group, and we get our first look at Baron Zemo, which came at the very end. So there is no post-credit scene. So they have to end up getting to other situations where they have to go with the villain, because Bucky said in one part of the episode he has to see his people, and his people, and Sam thought it was white people, but Bucky kind of fixed the wording, saying no, my people as in Hydra. And this show deals with race, which is very, very accurate to what's going on in the world right now. Which the race, there's things going on with race right now, which is affecting our world in real life, and actually is reflecting off in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is great. So just to see how Marvel is taking real world events and incorporating into their show and dealing with the consequences of that, which is pretty cool to see Marvel doing it. And I just can't wait for more episodes of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. When I heard about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it was my anticipated show to watch last year, because originally it was supposed to come out in 2020 in August around my birthday. Never ended up happening because of coronavirus, which we're still in lockdown, which is total bullshit. But anyways, they incorporate real life situations into the MCU, which is great. The character dynamics between Bucky and Sam are great once again. In this episode, they're trying to make you feel for John Walker and Captain America. You see him training with the shield, which was like, holy shit. If you didn't squint when he was practicing with the shield, he did look like Steve Rogers. But they're trying to make him seem like the good guy. Like, we know who he becomes and what he is. But and it's just crazy. Marvel's making you feel for that guy, which is pretty cool to see. Also, the thing is with Falcon and Winter Soldier, it's a very Winter Soldier like. If you didn't like the Winter Soldier, you're crazy. I don't know who you are, but it has a Winter Soldier feel, which I like, by the way. And you know what? I can't wait for more episodes coming down the line. Yeah, I enjoyed the episode. If I were to give this episode a score, 8 out of 10. Some misfits with CGI and stuff like that, but not a big deal. Overall, like I said, I'm repeating myself. I liked the episode. Let me know down in the comments down below if you enjoyed this episode. I sure can't do. And I can't wait to see episode 3 next week. Alright, guys. See you soon. Be good. Take care. Brush your hair. Be good.